name is Almond Gaffney. I'm the founder of Cook for Your Life, and today we're in Anne's Digital Kitchen, my kitchen. A lot of different videos on our YouTube channel, and I'd like you to subscribe to that if you like this video. Also, on our website, cookforyourlife.org, we send out a newsletter every week with lots of information about recipes, about information about food and cancer, all kinds of different things. So subscribe. So today we're going to make a really super quick, super easy soup. It uses mushrooms, which are a fabulous food. They're a low fiber food, which in some instances is really good, but they also have vitamin D, especially mushrooms grown outside. They also have a lot of mineral content, so mushrooms are very good for you. Now this is a very super easy way to get them into your diet. We're making this with almond milk, so we've got the benefit of almonds and the nuts. And really, very little else. We're using butter. Now if you don't want to use dairy, you could use a vegan style butter if you wanted to, or a vegetable ghee. But I like butter for this. We're going to be using a couple of my favorite aromatic spices in here. Bay leaf, which technically is a herb, but in this sense it's more of a spice. And star anise. It looks a bit more like a starfish than a star, really. But it really has the most fantastic aroma. Inside these little slits here, they're little seeds, and it's just a divine whole spice. Whether in savoury soups like this or to cook, I poach peaches in it too. Yeah, this is the butter. You can, if you don't want to use dairy, you can use a vegan margarine or a vegan ghee. And this is some chopped onion and some soy sauce. Now, because there's not a lot in this soup, there's a fair amount of butter. It's about half a stick, 4 tablespoons. You know, when you think about it, it seems like a lot, but it's actually serves 4 to 6 people. So, and butter too. In these kinds of circumstances, in these kinds of simple soups, they add a very sort of velvety texture to the actual soup. Some very finely chopped onion. I'm just going to wait for the butter to foam before I add it in. When it foams, it means that it's entirely hot enough. Now you can see how that's foaming. It's getting a little kind of Now, because the onion's cut fine, this is not going to take too long to do. I'm going to add these mushrooms in here. Now this is about 2 boxes of mushrooms, and you'll see very quickly that these will go to absolutely nothing. I'm just going to cook them for 2 minutes just to have them. I'm going to turn the heat up too, because when you add food to hot oil like this, it always lowers the heat some, so you need to pop the heat up as you're adding food to a dish. I'm going to put the bay leaf in now. You can see as we're cooking this now, to turn the heat back down again, because you can see the mushrooms are losing all of their water, and you can see how they're just like shrinking down. And it's anise. I'm going to put a couple of pieces of this in. Now I'm going to put in the almond milk. This is really basic, unsweetened almond milk. Doesn't have any flavouring in it or anything. And this one is sometimes it depends. That there are some that you can get nowadays, which some of them would be quite thin, but there are some that you can get nowadays which are actually kind of thick, and I think people use them more for coffee, but sometimes for soup, you know, you're looking for thickness, it kind of adds it in. So now this, honestly, we're going to let this cook for 10 minutes, and that's it. Then I'll get to adding the yogurt to finish it up. I'm going to bring it to a boil with that crazy heat. Okay. All right. So Right. Okay.
Can you open it the other way around so your hand is not in there?
No, I'll do it. So let's see how this is doing. Oh yeah, that's bubbling away now. Looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I'm going to beat in the yogurt now. So let me find. Well, here's one piece of the star anise. It's really as delicious as these make the soup. You don't want to bite on one. Always when you're blending soups, we're not going to blend this one, but you always want to fish out the whole spices first. Otherwise, when you use whole spices in cooking, it's to add subtle flavor. If you then pulverize them in the blender, it's going to like blow your head off. All right, so I'm going to turn this all the way down to simmer now. I really don't want it to be quite so. I really want it to boil again once you've added it, because it can cause the soup to separate. This will last about 3 days in the fridge. And that's it. Now if you want to, you can put a little chopped parsley or a little chopped mint or a little chopped chive on there, whatever you want. Oh my god, that is so good.